The time has come, a moment that you've been waiting for. But what does that moment truly represent? March 31 is not just another day on the calendar. No, it is a day where the very fabric of destiny intertwines with the choices we make, a day when the future will demand that you rise or be left behind. Have you ever wondered how certain moments define the course of history? How a simple decision can alter the trajectory of everything that follows? Think back throughout history, great leaders, visionaries, revolutionaries. They all stood at a crossroads, a point in time where they could have chosen to remain where they were, comfortable, safe, but instead they chose to step into the unknown. They made a decision that would echo through eternity. March 31 this year is your crossroads. This is your defining moment. What will you choose? Will you remain in the shadows where things feel familiar but stagnant? Or will you step out into the light, not knowing what awaits, but knowing that in that step lies your true calling? This is not just a date, it is an opportunity to rise, to shake off the chains of complacency that have bound you, to refuse to allow life to simply pass you by while others seize their moment. You are meant for greatness, not mediocrity. This day, this moment could be the spark that sets your destiny in motion, but only if you are ready to answer the call. It is not enough to simply know the time is coming. Knowing alone will not transform you. You must prepare. You must be ready. Just as a warrior sharpens his sword before battle, so too must you sharpen your mind, your spirit, and your heart. This is a call to action, a demand that you leave behind the distractions, the excuses, the fear, and instead embrace the purpose that has been waiting for you all along. Why March 31? Because this is the day the season shifts. It is the time when the universe aligns and presents you with a window of opportunity, a moment so fleeting, so fragile, that if you do not seize it now, it may never come again. You've felt it deep within you, the stirring, the urgency, something is coming, something is about to break free, but if you are not prepared, if you are not ready, it will pass you by, leaving you standing in the same place you've always been, asking, what if? You are not called to live in the past. You are not called to dwell in yesterday's fears or last year's failures. You are not here by accident. And the time has come for you to step into the fullness of your... It doesn't matter what you've been through. It doesn't matter what you've lost. What matters is what you are willing to gain. What matters is your willingness to step forward, unafraid of what the future holds, knowing that it is yours to shape. March 31 is not just the passing of another day. It is the passing of an era. It is the moment when you must decide whether to continue following the old ways or break free and forge a new path. Every great movement in history, every revolution, every shift in society began with a single individual making a stand. The question now is, will that individual be you? The world will not wait. Opportunities are not promised. They are fleeting, and they demand that you be ready to act when they appear. So I ask you today, have you prepared yourself for what's coming? Have you laid the groundwork for the future you desire? Have you chosen to be the one who rises, who leads, who changes everything? You may not feel ready. You may not feel equipped. But let me remind you of something that history has shown time and time again. It is not the ones who feel ready who make the difference. It is the ones who step forward despite their fears, despite their doubts. Those are the ones who shape the future. Those are the ones who change the course of history. March 31 will be the day you make a choice. Will you allow fear to keep you bound? Will you allow doubt to rob you of your potential? Or will you rise, take a step into the unknown, and claim the destiny that has been waiting for you? This moment is not just a test of your strength. It is a test of your will. The question is, do you have the will to see it through? Do you have the heart to push past the limits you've placed on yourself and embrace something greater? There is greatness within you, but it will not come easily. It will not be handed to you on a silver platter. You must rise, you must fight, and you must be willing to do whatever it takes to claim what is yours. But make no mistake, this moment is not only about you, it is about those around you. It is about the people you will inspire, the lives you will touch, the impact you will have on the world. When you step into your purpose, when you choose to rise, You are not only changing your own life, you are changing the world around you. There are forces at play, unseen and yet undeniably present. Forces that seek to keep you bound in fear, in doubt, and indecision. But you are meant to break free from these chains. You are meant to soar higher, to break through the barriers that have kept you from your true potential. As March 31 approaches, you must ask yourself, what are you waiting for? Why do you hesitate? What are the excuses that you are holding on to? The time has come for those excuses to be burned away. The time has come for you to step into the fullness of your calling, to embrace the potential that lies within you, to take the first step toward your destiny. Do not wait for permission. Do not wait for a sign. The sign is here. The time is now. You are the one who must make the choice. Will you rise, or will you remain where you are, stuck in the cycles of the past? The world is waiting. The future is waiting. March 31 is waiting. Will you be ready? Will you answer the call? You are not just another face in the crowd. You are not just a statistic. You are the one who can change everything. But only if you choose to rise. As you stand at the threshold of this moment, I want you to picture something. Imagine the life you've always dreamed of. Imagine the person you know deep down you were always meant to become. Can you see it? Can you feel it? Now ask yourself, what is standing in the way of that vision? What is preventing you from stepping fully into your purpose? I know it's easy to be overwhelmed by the world around you, by the noise, the distractions, the doubts that creep in when you least expect them. But those doubts, those fears, they are not the truth of who you are. They are the whispers of a world that doesn't want to see you rise, because it knows that once you do, once you tap into your true potential, nothing will stop you. The forces that seek to hold you back are many: disappointment, failure, rejection. But remember this: every person who has ever risen to greatness has faced the same battles. Every single person who has ever achieved something extraordinary has had to confront the voices that told them they couldn't, they shouldn't, that it was too risky or too difficult, but they pushed through. They kept going. They did not let the moment slip by, and that is why their names are etched in the history books. The question now, my friend, is whether you will be one of them. Will you push through, or will you let the opportunity pass you by? I'll tell you this: there is power in the decision to act. There is power in the decision to rise. And that power comes not from external forces, but from within you. You have everything you need to make this moment count. You have the strength, the courage, the wisdom, and the vision to step into your destiny. But it all starts with one simple choice: to begin, to take that first step, no matter how small it may seem. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be flawless. It just has to be done. The path will unfold as you move forward. The opportunities will present themselves as you show up with conviction and determination. But if you wait for the perfect time, you will never begin. And March 31, this defining moment will pass you by. Look around you. The world is changing, and it's changing faster than ever before. We live in a time when the choices we make today will determine the course of tomorrow. The future is not some distant thing that will happen to us. It's being shaped right now by the decisions you make, by the actions you take, by the commitment you make to your own journey. You are not powerless. You are not waiting for someone else to create your future. You hold the power in your hands right now. But it all starts with a shift in how you see yourself, a shift in how you see your potential. And yes, a shift in how you see March 31, not as just another day, but as the beginning of something extraordinary. This day, this moment is a gift, a chance to be the person you were always meant to be, to step into the life you've always dreamed of. But remember, gifts must be received. They must be taken. You have been given everything you need to succeed. You are equipped, ready, prepared. You have the inner strength to rise above your challenges. You have the wisdom, even if you don't always recognize it in yourself. All that is required now is for you to act. March 31 is not just a date. It is a marker of your readiness to embrace the fullness of your life. It is a declaration that you are no longer willing to settle for less than what you are capable of achieving. It is a day to make a stand, to step forward with purpose, with passion, and with an unwavering belief that you are destined for greatness. So, I ask you once more, are you ready? Will you let this moment pass you by, or will you rise? Will you seize the opportunity that is staring you in the face and make March 31 the day that everything changed for you? The future does not wait for anyone. It doesn't wait for the fearful, the hesitant, or the doubtful. The future waits for those who are bold enough to take it. It waits for those who are willing to rise up and say, I am ready. I am willing. I will do whatever it takes to become the person I was meant to be. This is your moment. This is your time. Do not let it slip through your fingers. Embrace it, step into it, and when March 31 arrives, stand tall, knowing that it is the day you chose to be the person you were always meant to become. The world is waiting for you to rise. Will you answer the call? The power is yours. The moment is now. The time to act is upon you. The choice is yours. Step forward and make history. You see, the moment that is ahead of you is not just a one-time event. It's a defining shift. It's like a wave that, once it starts to roll, cannot be stopped. But the question is, will you be in its path, or will you let it pass you by while you stand still, unsure, questioning your potential? Is the day when you stop asking what if and start saying, I will. It's the day when you break free from the chains of hesitation, when you shatter the self-imposed limits that have kept you bound for too long. You've carried the weight of doubts and fears of failure, fears of rejection, fears of the unknown, but you've carried them long enough. March 31 is the day to lay them down and embrace what's waiting for you on the other side. Consider the weight of the choices you've made in your life, the big ones, the small ones. Each decision, no matter how seemingly insignificant, led you to where you are right now. And each decision you make moving forward will do the same. So what kind of decisions will you make starting on March 31? Will you choose to stay in the comfort of what's known, or will you step out into the vast unknown, fully aware that you are capable of making that leap? It's easy to stay where you are. It's easy to remain comfortable, even if that comfort means stagnation, even if that means not fully embracing what you were born to do. But greatness doesn't come from staying in your comfort zone. It comes from stepping out, taking the risks, and pushing beyond the limits of what you thought was possible. Greatness is a choice, a decision to no longer settle for less than what you know deep down you are capable of achieving. What will it take for you to rise? What sacrifices will you make to step into the future that's waiting for you? The path ahead won't always be easy. It won't always be smooth, but the discomfort you feel today, the challenges you face as you step out into the unknown, are nothing compared to the rewards that await you if you persist, if you push through, if you trust in yourself and in your purpose. You understand? The world is waiting for your unique contribution. There's a place in history that only you can fill. There's a role in the future that has your name on it, but you must claim it. You cannot wait for someone to hand it to you. You must reach for it yourself. March 31 is the beginning of your pursuit, the beginning of your rise. Imagine a future where you look back and say, that was the moment everything changed. That was the day I stopped waiting, stopped doubting, and started believing in myself. That was the day I answered the call. Do you feel that fire rising within you? That is the fire of potential, of possibility. It is the fire that will push you through every obstacle, every doubt, every fear, but only if you allow it to burn. Only if you choose to fuel it with your actions, your belief, and your determination. You might ask, but how do I prepare? How do I become the person I need to be to take this step? It begins with clarity. You must be clear on who you are and what you want. The moment you know your purpose, the moment you understand the value you bring to the world, everything changes. Your focus sharpens, your path becomes clearer, but it doesn't stop there. Preparation isn't just mental, it's also physical and emotional. You must get your heart, your mind, and your actions aligned with what you want to achieve. It requires discipline, determination, and a willingness to push through the discomfort. And yes, there will be moments of struggle, moments where it feels easier to give up. But remember, the path to greatness is never a straight line. It is full of twists, turns, and obstacles. But it is the ones who press forward in the face of adversity who see the greatest rewards. As March 31 draws near, don't just wait for things to happen, make them happen. Don't just sit back and let life unfold around you. Take the reins. Set your intentions. Prepare yourself for action, because when the door opens, it will be too late to decide whether you're ready. You have to be ready now. The time for hesitation is over. It's time to rise, time to take action. And when you do, when you make that first step, I want you to remember this. You are not alone in this. There are countless others who have walked this path before you, who have faced the same struggles, the same doubts, and yet they rose. They made their stand. They embraced the challenge, and they succeeded. You can too. You are part of something greater, a movement of individuals who choose to rise above mediocrity, who choose to rise above fear, who choose to rise above complacency. On March 31, do not wait for the world to give you permission. Do not wait for someone to tell you that now is the time. The time is already here. The moment is already upon you. The only question left is whether you will step into it or let it pass you by. The choice is yours. You have the power to change everything. You have the ability to be the person you've always dreamed of becoming. But it starts with a decision to act, a decision to rise, a decision to take what is yours and make it your reality. Will you rise? Will you take the step that will change your life? Will you be ready when the moment comes? March 31 is waiting for you. The world is waiting for you. The future is waiting for you. Step forward and take your place in it. As you stand on the edge of this defining moment, remember this: the choice to rise, to step into your purpose, is not just a choice for you, it's a choice for the world. Your actions, your courage, your decision to embrace what's coming will not only change the course of your life, but will ripple out and impact everyone around you. This is your time. March 31 is not just a date on the calendar. It is the day that you choose to claim your destiny, to break free from what holds you back, and to rise above all that stands in your way. The world is waiting for those who dare to dream, to act, to make the impossible possible. Will you be one of them? Will you rise to meet this moment with everything you have? The power is within you. The opportunity is before you. The time is now. This is your moment. This is your call. Stand tall, step forward, and make March 31, the day you look back on, as the day everything changed. Because when you rise, the world rises with you. Are you ready? The future is waiting